Hi, I'm Miranda with Righteous Reviews, and today I'm here with.
Looksee.
So tell me about yourself. Who is Looksee?
Hey, Looksee, I'm a Christian hip hop artist, group Vancouver, Washington. We trying to make it big for real, so reached out with you guys.
So what is the story behind your musician name? Because I feel like a lot of the times, it's kind of hard to come up with an actual clever and good name.
Yeah, for sure. Usually, usually I understand totally. I got a lot of friends that got crazy artist names. They're random. But honestly, if you've ever watched The Chosen One, or not The Chosen One, is it yeah, with the about Jesus, at the and it's
I don't
come
think
and
I've seen
see.
that.
Come see, like it always comes, come and see, like
hmm
Bible. So I put look and see because I'm not trying to copy, but because you can actually look and see it. If it makes,
Okay.
I don't know.
No, that's
Hey, I
good.
thought it was pretty dope. I thought it was pretty dope. Yeah.
So how would you describe your music to a stranger? Like what secular artist do you think would compare your sound to for those that are looking for more Christian music?
Yeah. I mean, I take a lot of inspiration from like Isaiah Rashad. I love Isaiah Rashad. I love J. Cole. Take a lot of inspiration from them. I take a lot of beats, tight beats from them. So. Definitely those two for
Okay.
sure.
So on top of that, who would your dream collab be with? And do you think you're inspired by those artists, or are there any Christian artists that you're also inspired by?
Oh yeah, that was just like the secular part of it. I got a lot of, worship or gospel rap and hip hop artists that I definitely love, inspired by. Probably top favorite I've been listening to all my life. Definitely gotta be Ty Brassel. Gotta be my top favorite. Andy Mineo, definitely a favorite. Lecrae, he's the GOAT, one of the best. I love them all. Definitely. Love them all.
Has it been difficult to navigate the music industry at at such a young age? How has your faith helped you through this step in your life?
I mean, yeah, definitely. It's definitely a struggle. Not just making music, but making Christian music on top of it. That's like that went from 30% of people to 15%, maybe 10% of people that actually want to give that a listen. But Christian hip hop is coming into the mainstream, so we're about to see something crazy, new movement, revolution. So my faith is tied up to that. So, I've faith that we're gonna have a big revolution. For sure.
So out of all your songs, if you had to recommend one to someone to listen to, what would it be and why?
Honestly, Prodigal Son. That's the interlude of my or Jesus One. That's hard. That's a hard. Sorry. I think I'm actually gonna have to go with Jesus One because that's just talking about how Jesus won. Like he overcame death. Like he stomped on the serpent's head. He rose up in 3 days. They're like it's celebrate. Get happy, Jesus won. It's like it's upbeat. It's the start off. It's intro, and then it's the first song because it's powerful.
That's great. So how did you discover your love for music and when did you decide to chase after it?
Honestly, I loved music all my life. Honestly, I can remember the first time that I started to love music was when I had this iPod when I was a little kid, and the only two songs that were on there was Black and Yellow, and the one what was the other song? It was Right Around Town with the Girl I Love, and I'm like, I can't say the next part, but I had those two songs on the iPod, and I listened to them nonstop, and I was like, man, I just wish I could listen to something else. I want to create something, so I started, tapping, making beats with, stuff around, making rhyme schemes, stuff like that, so, and then probably 2 years ago from now, 2020 is when I started like, yo, maybe I can make some music. And then 2022, 2023 is when I started, in the tub with my phone, making some raps, and then upgraded and upgraded till I got, good studio, and then, now following.
Did you always start with Christian music or did you start with secular music?
Okay, so honestly, I've always been a Christian, for the longest time been a lukewarm Christian, honestly. Made secular music. Especially the 2 a.m. freestyle I remember dropping. Terrible. It was a freestyle, but it was, I don't know. I was talking about I don't know, drugs, alcohol, women objectifying. I was talking about crazy stuff, just the world's music. And then I remember one day my dad was like, he listened to it and he was like, yo, like, what is this? And I'm like, hey, I don't want my grandma. I don't want because it's real, like out here, and I'm like, I'm gonna delete all that. And I was like, I need to start chasing after God for real. So I deleted all the secular music off my page. And then I just started making, Jesus bangers, hits.
That's awesome. So how long did it take to make your debut album, God's Work, and what did that process look like? How did the Lord guide you through this journey and your journey as a musician?
How long it took, honestly? I mean, it's been a year in the making. Honestly, it's I've been dropping singles, of course, but those just never fit the vibe of the album I was trying to achieve. I was trying to achieve something I got a story that I'm telling through the album. And you can hear it like through the intro. It's wake up, turn on, like look at Jesus. It's time to give your life up, and then be happy because he won, and then going down, and then the outro is so I'm saying sorry. I apologize to anybody that I misrepresented Jesus to. So starting a new page, something fresh. And yeah, probably a year in the making. I've been in the word, definitely 100% with every song on the album, getting because each song is a message, different message that you can see from inside the scripture. I'm reading New King James Version, uh prodigal son, especially. That one's about Luke 15, the prodigal son coming back home. I put myself in the position of the prodigal son because I felt like I had, fallen away from Jesus. I made that relationship, that string was really long, and I feel like I came back into that, and he welcomed me in, open arms, rejoiced. All of heaven rejoiced when I came back to his arms. So definitely.
That's amazing. What would your advice be to young creatives like yourself that are chasing their passions?
Definitely, I would say stay the course, like stay consistent too. Like, I'm still young. I'm still a short, small creator right now. I've short streams, but we rising right now. We coming up to the top, but to myself, honestly, every day I'm saying to stay consistent, stay in the Bible consistently, first of all, and then consistently stay motivating other people, keep the same message pushing out consistently.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to see like someone my age because I'm 18, so it's cool to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
someone
yeah.
else like chasing to glorify God and what they do in their
Definitely.
career.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's good to see somebody like interviewing people at our age, same age as me, coming out here and interviewing people for the glory of God, So that's awesome to see too.
So, what are your next steps as a musician and as your life as a whole? I mean, you're young, you have a lot to go in your life. So, what do you think like you want to do specifically, especially to glorify the name of the Lord?
Mhm. Short term, we're definitely looking at some live performances. At Church on the Rock, we can drop down some links and addresses down there. We're gonna have a live performance there. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna have beverages, food, drinks, a good time. I'm gonna preview the whole album probably. Definitely gonna preview the whole album. Might have some other people hop on the mic. We got showcasing some other artists that are up and coming as well. So, that's gonna be awesome. That's just short term. Long term, shoot, starting a brand new ministry. I'm not sure what fully specific in, but like, staying independent, creating a brand new ministry. I'm not sure what to pertaining to, but I have a couple ideas. Not trying to give anything out yet. I got big reveals coming. So
So, what I'm hearing is everyone has to stay tuned because you have a lot coming.
of course, we got a lot going on. Looksee and family, join the fan base. You feel me?
So, that's all I have for you. Is there any last messages you want to tell anyone that's watching?
Go ahead and stream up God's work. Yes, I'm back. Prodigal son, Jesus one. They're all W bangers. Go ahead and stream it up. It's Looksee.
Well, have a great day. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Yes, sir. Thank you for inviting me onto the stream.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, of course. Have a good one.
You too.
Yep.